Hi friends, it's Mrs. McCarver and it's time for today's math lesson. This week we've been talking about 3D shapes, and yesterday we talked about two of the 3D shapes that can roll. Do you remember which two we talked about? What was this one? A sphere and a cylinder. Today we're going to talk about some of the 3D shapes that have flat faces or sides. So let's take a look at our picture. Could you think about some of the shapes in this picture that could not roll, that are not round? Take your finger and point to one of these shapes. Are you pointing to the cube? That is a shape that it has all flat sides. It could not roll. We would not want a cube as the wheel on our car, would we? Let's talk about what the attributes or characteristics of a cube are. A cube looks like this. You probably have blocks that look like that at home, just like we have at school. If you are drawing a cube, you would draw it like this, so you could see all the different flat faces or sides. And a dice or die is an example of a cube you might have at home. Cubes cannot roll. They have 6 flat faces. It looks like a square on each side. It has 12 edges. If you look very closely, this green line on my shape is the edge. It's where this face and this face meet. And it has 8 vertices or points. The corner's right there. Now, was that the only shape that we could stack? Or did you point to another shape? The cone. A cone could probably roll because its side is rounded, but we could also stack it if we were putting it on top. Let's talk about a cone. Here are some pictures of a cone. This is what it might look like as a block. There's the wooden block. I have a clear plastic block here at school. If we are drawing a cone, you can see there's the point, and then we see that dotted line that gives us a clue this is supposed to be a 3D shape. And here's an example of a cone that you might know, an ice cream cone. A cone can roll because part of it is rounded. This part is the round part, right? It has one flat face. What is it shaped like? A circle. It has one edge where this side comes down and meets the flat face. And it has one vertex, the point at the top. Since there's only one, we call it a vertex. If there are more than one, if there are multiple, like a cube, we call them vertices. Your job is going to be to find these two shapes around your house, just like we did yesterday. I'm wondering if this cone is going to be a little trickier for you. On the next slide, I'll ask you to leave me a video showing me the objects that you found that are shaped like these 3D shapes.